New York Islanders, Detroit. Next one, 53-54 on your rotation. Detroit minus 135 to minus 140. Home favorite here. Total 6.5 across the board. This is a game I have no problem betting over the total here. 6.5 here. Islanders, Detroit. It's one of my favorite situations. It's two teams not going anywhere. It's two teams that just going to roll the puck out, have some fun, score some goals. Detroit's been able to score some goals. They've also given them up, as we saw the other night against Montreal. Perfect example. This game follows that Montreal Detroit game the other night. Flew over the total with ease, 4-3. I think you're going to get something similar here. I mean, just a lack of intensity when you get two teams out of the playoffs here. Islanders out, Detroit out. Two teams that are subpar defensively. I hope we get Jared Coro in net one more time. He's awful. He is. I think he's got an 839 save percentage and a 4.4 goals against. I mean, Jared Coro's numbers for Detroit have been brutal. That being said, I do expect you'll probably see Jimmy Howard get the final start of the season here for the Detroit Red Wings. It's not like he's been all that much better, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, over the total here, 6.5. Why not? New York Islanders have really helped me from a bankroll perspective this season in the NHL with overs. Why not do it one more time for good old time's sake here? New York and Detroit over 6.5. One last time before the season wraps up. Let's go to Dana here because this is on his card as well. Red Wings taking on the Islanders, playing for exercise, as I like to say, with two teams well out of the playoffs. Dana, what do you like?
Yeah, well, Ian, I mean, it's been well documented. We've done it for months now, talking about the Islanders and how bad that they are defensively. And really, for them, if you take a guy like Calvin DeHaan out of the lineup, I mean, that was really the beginning of the end for them. I mean, he was arguably, I guess, not arguably, their best defenseman. And the only guy that's even sniffing a plus in the plus minus category, it was a plus 11. And now probably your best defenseman after him is Nick Leddy, who's a minus 42 on this season. They're absolutely a mess on the blue line, which may be the reason why they're a mess in net. I don't know. I think it's probably a combination of each, because there's nothing about the goaltending system, or nothing in the New York Islanders goaltending system that gets me excited about the future, which obviously brings us to John Tavares and his decision. But from a goaltending standpoint, this is a team that ranks last in the National Hockey League in goaltending, which is why we always kind of gravitate towards the over. Even me, I've given up on this team and kind of gotten away from the unders, which you guys know I can't stand playing. But I expect Thomas Greiss to start tonight. But if you wager on the Islanders, you're going to get a guy who's got a 890 save percentage, goals against average that's just a smidge under 4. So nothing about that excites me. And we know that the Wings beat New York on December 19th, 6-3. The Islanders returned the favor a short time after that. But even in that game, and the Islanders win, Detroit really had that game in hand and let it slip away. They had a 3-goal lead in the third period. So to me, this is really easy. I think Detroit wins this game in their final game at Little Caesars Arena.
All right, so he's going with the Detroit side, minus 135 here in this game at home against the New York Islanders. Home finale. Islanders, well, they're not good to begin with. They've actually been even worse on the road. So, yeah, I mean, if you're willing to lay that price, certainly Detroit makes some sense to me. It's I'd lean that way too. I mean, Islanders on the road. What are you going to show up for a team that a lot of times this season on the road they've been abysmal? Maybe more of the same tonight. We'll see. Detroit to get a win in their home finale, says Dana Link.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.